Talamasca, The Secret Order 2025. Season 1, Episode 1, We Watch and We Are Always There. Spoilers ahead. Imagine a spy agency that doesn't watch terrorists or politicians. It watches vampires, witches, and the souls that don't stay buried. The pilot opens in Gothic London. Soledad, a Talamasca agent, runs through underground tunnels with classified evidence. Shadows close in, she's attacked by something not human. Dead before the credits. In New York, Helen, played by Elizabeth McGovern, receives what's left of her. An eyeball in an envelope. Message decoded. Someone inside the order is dirty. And the watchers, they might be the ones being watched. Enter Guy Anatole, a New York law graduate drowning in debt and secrets. He can read minds, a gift he buried behind meds and law books. Helen recruits him for the Talamasca, telling him his life has been under their surveillance for years. The organization protects and controls. Guy meets Burton, a centuries-old vampire on the inside, who warns. The Talamasca doesn't save souls. It collects them. He's not choosing a career. He's choosing a side in a centuries-old shadow war. By the end, Guy accepts the offer and boards a flight to London. His mission: infiltrate a rogue mother house run by Jasper, played by William Fichtner, a vampire who may own the organization itself. As the plane takes off, files flash on screen. Vampires, witches, ghosts, and one note under his photo, subject under observation. He thinks he's a recruit. He's actually the experiment. Talamasca launches Raya's immortal universe into spy thriller territory, a world where faith is surveillance and loyalty is currency. It's stylish, slow-boiling, and morally gray, less gothic romance, more psychological espionage. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow if you're ready to see who's actually pulling the strings inside the Talamasca, because in this order, nothing stays hidden for long. Recap with spoilers of Talamasca, The Secret Order, Season 1, Episode 2, A Wilderness of Mirrors, in English. Basic setup and context. Episode title, A Wilderness of Mirrors. Season 1, Episode 2 of the series. This episode follows the pilot's events in which Guy Anatole joined the shadowy organization known as the Talamasca, and the New York mother house begins to realize that deeper conspiracies are in play. Main characters in focus: Guy Anatole, Nicholas Denton, Helen, Elizabeth McGovern, is the Talamasca's New York mother house leader. Jasper, William Fichtner, is the vampire figure tied to the London mother house, and other Talamasca agents and operatives. Recap plot summary. Here's a breakdown of what happens in Episode 2 in more or less chronological order. Guy's transition and training. The episode opens with Guy leaving behind his old life as a lawyer, law school graduate, and embracing his new role in the Talamasca. Helen provides him with deeper orientation, background on the organization's global scope, its archives, its assets, and their mission to monitor supernatural entities, vampires, witches, ghosts. Guy struggles with the weight of this knowledge, the moral ambiguity, the secret battles, the sense of being monitored all his life, and whether he's truly free or simply another tool. He asks questions. Who watches the Watchers? What happens when the Watchers are compromised? The first assignment: London. Helen sends Guy on his first field assignment to London. The mission: infiltrate or observe the London mother house of the Talamasca, investigate rumors of internal betrayal, and tail a mysterious hitman or rogue operative linked to supernatural assassination. In London, Guy begins to realize the scope of the Talamasca's work: old tunnels, hidden archives, supernatural artifacts, vampire politics. He visits the London mother house and notices signs of corruption, missing files, uneasy agent behavior. The tone is spy thriller mixed with gothic undercurrents. Rising tensions and betrayal. Back in New York, Helen realizes that at least one of the Talamasca's executives or operatives has been compromised. The death of a Talamasca agent in Episode 1, Soledad, looms large in her mind, and she suspects the leak is internal. The London branch is under pressure. Supernatural incidents are escalating, secrecy is failing, and a rogue faction is acting. Guy witnesses unsettling moments. A vampire operative bending rules, a Talamasca archive being broken into, coded messages that imply the 752, the Talamasca's Codex archive is at risk. Guy's moral conflict. As Guy digs deeper, he meets Jasper in London. A scene shows Jasper being both mentor and threat, providing guidance but also reminding Guy of the cost of playing in the shadows. Guy realizes the world he's entering isn't black and white. Guy's former life tries to pull him back. He receives a call or message from someone in his old circle, reminding him of normalcy, reminding him of what he left behind. He's torn. Climax and undoing. The mission peaks when Guy tries to follow the hitman rogue into a hidden lair beneath London. He uncovers evidence of supernatural weaponization or dark alliances, agents dealing with vampires, artifacts used for black ops. He is discovered, barely escapes, and realizes he is out of his depth. Helen, simultaneously, is dealing with political pressure in New York, the Talamasca's finances, public cover-ups, and leaking documents. She begins to suspect someone inside the mother house is acting as double agent. The episode ends with Guy returning to New York, shaken. He tells Helen he's ready to commit, but the final shot implies he is still unsure. A montage shows Talamasca files, a computer screen with a countdown or code, and someone unseen watching both Helen and Guy. The threat to the 752 archive grows. Themes and key observations. Recruitment and identity. Guy's journey from lawyer to Talamasca operative mirrors the classic initiation into the secret world arc, but with modern spy thriller cynicism. Who is he now? Secrecy, surveillance and power. The Talamasca monitors supernatural threats, but is itself vulnerable. The Watchers are being watched. Control over information. The 752 Codex equals power. Morality in the shadows. The episode emphasizes moral ambiguity. A vampire character may be ally, a Talamasca agent may be traitor. The show positions itself in the gray zone. Isolation and legacy. Guy's background, orphan, gifted with telepathy, emphasizes how individuals are pulled into secret legacies. He might feel alone in a world he doesn't fully understand. Spy thriller meets Gothic myth. Visually and thematically, the episode blends underground archives, London fog, corporate tech, vampire politics. It's not Gothic romance, but Gothic intrigue. Might take summary thoughts. Episode 2 of Talamasca, The Secret Order builds strongly on the pilot. It transitions Guy from recruitment into action, deepens the world-building, Talamasca's global reach, the archives, the supernatural espionage, and raises the stakes, internal betrayal, the 752 Codex, the London mother house. While some of the exposition is heavy and the pacing slower in places, the intrigue and tone work well. If you liked it, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more recaps like this.